Alright, so we got a lot to talk about. Since I wrote stuff down, I think this is going to be very helpful. And then we'll just use the papers for, like, in between episodes to, like, remind ourselves of things. So, first thing, let's talk about the gold cloaks looking for Gendry. So, when they showed up, Arya thought they were looking for her, and he thought they were looking for him, and that's why they were, like, both hiding.
Mm-hmm. Turns out they were just looking for him.
Right. And then Varys and Shay is what I wrote down. So, when Tyrion got back to his the Tower of the Hand, and Varys was sitting there with Shay, and Tyrion took it as a threat. That he was like, oh, like, so lovely to meet you. I'm glad that you're here. Do you think it was a threat, or do you think Varys is trustworthy?
I think Varys is shady as fuck. Like, just to put it, like, as bluntly as possible, that eunuch is shady.
You don't like him?
No. He reminds me of, like, a snake.
Do you think that Varys is going to go tell somebody, or what?
Not yet. I think he's going to use that.
Like, kind of keep the information over his head?
Yeah. Like, you do what I want, or I go tell your daddy that you brought another whore to the castle. Right.
Some blackmail. But, like, what could Varys want out of Tyrion? Like,
I don't know yet.
I guess
to be continued.
We shall see. Then also, we got to see Sam and Gilly. And she told him that he was very brave. I love Sam. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Like,
he's such a sweetie.
He's too good for the Night's Watch. He needs to, like, have a little wife and some babies and, like, a goat farm.
But he can't. His oath. Can't break the oaths, man.
Fucking oaths.
Can't break the oaths. He wants to take her with them. Like, that's...
She could be, like, the Night's Watch lady. Like, make the food and, like...
A steward.
Make the food and, like, service Sam. Make some Night Watch babies. I don't know.
You're, like, hoping that she's gonna find
ship
a way.
it.
Ship it? I don't know. But, like, not only is it against the rules of the Night's Watch, Craster would never let that shit happen.
They need to get him dead.
They need him dead?
They need him dead because, like, that's disgusting. You, like, make babies with your wives and then you make babies with those babies and babies with those babies. That's disgusting.
Everybody is an auntie /
How are they not, like, deformed?
Yeah.
With weird, like, genetic issues that arise out of incest.
To be fair, we haven't seen all of them. Like, we only kind of, like, see a few of them walking about. They could be just hiding the deformed ones.
True.
So the next thing for us to talk about is a character named Ricardo. I didn't put him on my little map and everything. He was the guy with the whip that was with Dany.
Okay.
So, like, when that horse came back and it had a head inside of the pouch.
It was Ricardo's head.
Yeah, it was his head.
He has no soul.
That handmaiden, her name is Irri, like Irri. She is very old way Dothraki. Like, she thinks that what happened was there were 2 moons, one cracked open, and all the dragons came out of the one moon, and the other one is still yet to hatch. And that's why we see a moon in the sky. Like, she's very mystically, right? So she thinks that if Ricardo's body isn't burned, that he will not be able to ride in the Nightlands with his ancestors. So she's very upset that they still have his body and only sent back his head. But Dany is going to burn it anyways. Fun fact, the reason why I wrote this down, the guy who plays Ricardo is the lead from the show Scorpion. He's alive longer in the books, but because that guy got a role on Scorpion as the lead, they killed him off. But yeah, so I just thought it was funny. Moving on. So, I think I'll skip that part to go down. Littlefinger had a nice little talk with his associate, Miss Roz.
That didn't seem very nice. That seemed like a thinly veiled threat.
He was totally trying to comfort her.
But it seemed like, oh yeah, but if you don't, like, get your shit together, I'm going to sell you to someone who's going to, like, probably rape you day in and day out. because I don't like bad investments.
Right. He's like, listen, if you're not making me money, what are you here for? Like, you think that we're cool, we're friends, sure, whatever. You still need to fuck.
Yeah.
Okay? We're not doing this crying thing. I'm not losing money on this.
Yeah.
He's like, baby's dead, not your baby. Don't care.
Yeah. And if you don't get shit together, I'm gonna sell you to someone who will, like, make your life probably 10 times worse than it is now. Hashtag thinly veiled threats. Made by Littlefinger.
So, safe to say he's your favorite?
Ew.
Yeah.
He's creepy.
Like you don't like him. So then, a funny moment, Janos Slynt. You know who I'm talking about. So I put his picture on this paper. Hold, please. Over here. So I kind of have a theme to all of these pages on this family tree, and this one's the Night's Watch page, and I put his picture over here because he got sent to the wall.
Oh yeah, because he was like the guard in town, like the guard of like the town, right?
Yeah, he was the one that he was the head of the gold cloak, and they turned on Ned.
Yeah.
So Tyrion was like, okay, well, you turned on the last hand of the king. And then there was this whole baby killings. Basically, they sent him to the wall because Tyrion didn't trust him.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Fuck that.
So let's see how that goes, if we see him again or what. So you had asked me about if on the Iron Islands, if they used money or not.
Yeah.
So they have this thing called the iron price. Basically, it means, like, you either stole it, you fought for it, you robbed a man for it, you raped a woman, whatever. You took what's yours. You don't pay for it.
Okay.
So the House Greyjoy words are, we do not sow. So, like, you know, you reap what you sow. It's like they don't worry about having to repair for anything. Like, if you put it in crop terms, like, they don't plant them and take care of them and everything like that. They just find somebody who already has plants.
And take it.
And they take those plants. They don't sow. They just reap.
Okay.
So his father will only respect him if he pays the iron price for things.
Oh, so if he takes it.
Right. How was that homecoming for you? Like, how nice was that?
I mean, I feel like he expected to be, like, welcomed back, like, prodigal son, you have returned. But instead his dad was like, bye, I have your sister instead of you. But little does daddy know, they had a little, gropey grope.
A little bit more than a grope.
Yeah.
Grabbed her right in the...
Yara is more respected by the dad
Yeah.
than Theon is.
Yeah, he's like, you've been bought. You're like the Stark gigolo. You've been bought.
Yeah.
Even though, I mean, what did he have? Like, what choice did he have? Like, who's gonna want to live in a damn dungeon when you could be a part of the family?
He was taken when he was really young, so he's actually had spent more time with the Starks than he has
His own
dad. So, and like you said, he's gone hunting with Robb. They think of each other as brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And Balon took that as an insult.
Yeah.
He was like, don't you say that shit in my house.
Which is unfortunate because what did he really expect his son to do for 9 years? Like, would he rather, like, Ned Stark just, like, kill his son? Like, just be like, die, bitch.
Or just treat him like crap.
That too, yeah. Make him a little whipping boy. But no, he, like, I guess treated him with as much respect as you could treat someone with that, in that station. Like,
Right.
You are my prisoner, but you're also a child, so...
That was Ned's way. Like, he just couldn't help himself. Like, he was very honorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he treats his bastard really nice.
No, he does.
Or treated, past tense, because... R.I.P. Ned. R.I.P.
Pour one out for the homie. We met Salladhor Sand, or Sand, however, whatever. His name's Salladhor, the pirate guy who's like, I'm not going to rip her.
I'm going to fuck her.
I'm going to fuck her.
But I mean, I don't know why you'd want to go in that. Like, he must not know or must not heard all of the rumors that surround Cersei and her brother Jaime. But I mean, that's a dirty bitch.
A queen's a queen.
That's a dirty bitch, though.
But it was funny, too, because he was, like, talking to Davos' son, and his son's like, we're not gonna go to war just so you can rape the fucking queen. And he's like,
I'm not gonna rape her, boy.
And he's like, well, I never tried to fuck you. And he's like, oh, wait, no. Sorry, man, my bad.
I like the way he said it, too, because he's like, I never tried to fuck you, and he, like, gets a little closer to him, like,
don't you want some of this, baby?
Yeah.
Baby? Yeah. So, yeah, that is Davos' son, and he is a very devoted Lord of Light follower.
Sounds like a cult.
It's a religion.
Sounds like a cult.
While we're on the subject of that, the Red Priestess.
I will give you a sign.
Yeah. She knew that would appeal to him because Stannis is married. And
sounds like Anne Boleyn. When did that ever work? It doesn't. Because you can't control the gender. Only the daddy can control the gender.
Not even control it.
Not even control it, yeah.
He just, like, is the one that actually dictates it.
Yeah.
Dictates.
So...
I know.
But, yeah, I don't think it's going to end up well for her. Because she has a daughter, like... How she knows she ain't barren, too.
The Lord of Light is lighting her way, lighting her womb.
But, I mean, the babies that he has with Melisandre are going to be bastards anyway.
That's true.
No legitimacy.
Well, then why would she even want to have a son with him? Why do you think that she wants to...
Because she wants to fucking control shit. That bitch has got a power agenda. You kidding me? She's, like, converted all of them into following this fucking light shit.
Yeah.
She's like, follow the light. The light. Burn all of your idols.
Yeah.
Like, she wants to control all of them, and she probably already controls Stannis.
It seems like he was listening to her.
I mean, she, like, dropped trowel and was like, I'll make you a baby.
That's how all the women do it.
Not recommend. Not recommend.
We did watch a very sad moment with Cersei and Tyrion, though.
Yeah, that hurt my heart a little bit. I was like,
he thought he was being funny when she was like, something has fallen, and he was like, well, so has Jaime on you, according to Stannis. And she was like, oh, you're so funny.
Your first joke was when you were born, when you ripped your way out of our mother. That was in poor taste.
Right. But I mean, like, you can kind of see now why Cersei is so antagonistic of Tyrion, because she blames not having a mother on him.
But I mean, that's not his fault. And like, the dad could have got remarried to someone that was nice and that would mother his children.
Right. I don't think Tywin got remarried.
I mean,
I don't actually know. You can correct me if you want, but I don't think he ever did. So it's just...
Or maybe the dad could have been a little bit more loving.
I mean, you've met Tywin. Does he seem like the cuddly type?
Not really.
Strategy, war, all that. Very good.
Not as cuddly as like a bear trap.
Yeah. Ugh, man. And the last thing for us to talk about was the last scene, which if it got cut off, then
Crater.
I'm sorry. Craster.
Craster and his babies.
Right.
His male babies.
So you saw Jon following him out into the woods.
Yeah.
And something was going on there. What do you think happened?
One, they're either going to murder the babies, or they're going to do like what the Spartans did and leave them to be like claimed by the weather, because it was snowy. And then Jon Snow saw it, and then he hit Jon Snow in the face.
So how's it looking for Jon right now?
Jon's gonna find himself in a bit of a pickle, I think, because one, Craster already doesn't like him because he's like, you're looking at my wives, even though like his wives are his daughters, which is disgusting. Moving on. And the fact that he was following him and knows the secret.
Right.
That it seems to be like everyone but the wives know. Or actually, the wives are the only ones that know.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to be very good. He's probably going to end up getting in trouble, like, with his Night Watch people, because he's supposed to be on his best behavior anyway in there.
Yeah,
He's already been in trouble once.
Craster didn't like him. Like, when they first got there, and he was like, if I see this one looking too long, like...
Gonna chop your hand
fuck
off,
him.
boy.
Yeah, he's too pretty.
I mean...
He is pretty.
He is pretty.
He is
Harrington, you pretty.
I'm pretty.
You pretty as fuck, boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, we'll go through... I'll actually write these down so maybe we can look at it later. Who knows? I mean, not like we won't have the video as proof. So, top 3 favorite characters.
Tyrion, as always.
Hmm?
I didn't see enough of Jon Snow to, like, care.
But I mean, like, overall.
Overall, like... right now, I'm like... I like Tyrion. I like, Arya and... starts with a G. Bastard.
Gendry?
Yes. Baratheon bastard Gendry.
Okay. So Tyrion, Arya, and Gendry. And we have new characters to add to our sheets, but I think we're going to do that after we are done with the other episodes we watched today. Because we're going to try and watch a couple more, right? Yeah, so we'll figure it out. Okay, so like this video, subscribe.
Comment. Be nice, please.
Yeah. Or if you're not nice, that's fine too. Like, I just ignore it. Just scroll.
This is a snacking and watching show, so if you're triggered by
food,
snacks, apologies.
But actually, no apologies, because I get hungry.
Me too.
You don't want me angry. Angry watching. Hangry watching. All right, so that is it for season 2, episode 2. We are going to watch the next episode right about now.